What up, client closers? Welcome. In this video, I want to show you a bit how to maximize persuasion so people are ready to buy and invest in your high ticket offer. Yes, that's not a spelling error. I don't mean persuasion, I mean persuasion. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the 3 elements that will make sure that your ideal clients are pre-committed, pre-converted, pre-willing to buy in your high ticket offer. If you check this on YouTube, you want to know more about how to consistently enroll clients into your high ticket offer, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to this channel, and drop a comment. So let's go over to the 3 essential elements to make sure you have a magnetic brand that attracts people to you. People are ready and willing to invest in your high ticket offer. And then with that unstoppable sales call conviction, you can get them enrolled in your life-changing offer. And I will also talk, and you will love this, about often the missing elements in people-led content online through organic marketing, which maybe gives them attention, maybe some engagement, but doesn't make people actually invest in their high-ticket offer. So let me show you the 3 elements that you need to cultivate to persuade your ideal client. So this is about how to maximize persuasion. So this is all about warming up and pre-qualifying your ideal clients so they're ready to invest in your high ticket offer. As I say a lot, money is not in the follow-up. There is some, I drank too much of this fast thing. Money is not in the follow-up. There is some money in the follow-up, but money mostly is in the warming up. So when you want to warm up ideal clients and you want to make sure that they're ready to buy and invest, not just have an interaction with you, but want to hop on a call, you can close them and they give you the final yes. You need to build these 3 elements, which is the know factor, the like factor, and the trust factor. And I will explain you exactly what it is and how you can cultivate these things, because then you need to cultivate these 3 elements over a longer period of time. Because people nowadays, they have the attention of a fruit fly. So you need to build up impressions. This is an impression pyramid. So when you're going to play the social media game, organic marketing game, you want to build up the impressions. You can leave a deep impression by the quantity, but also by the depth of impression. So this is an impression pyramid. You want to build up the impression of people knowing you, liking you, and trusting you. And then when you build that up, you've maximized persuasion. So when people get on a call, they're already 80% convinced of you because they know, they like, and they trust you. The first thing, the bottom, you gotta make sure that it's there, is people have to know about you and your offer. They need to become aware of what you do through your content, through your positioning, through your branding. That means the 3 essential elements of your persuasive brand is the what of your offer, the why you, which is the why you as a person and the why you of your offer, and the how of your service, the offer itself. You want to keep on repeating these impressions so you stand out, so you become the go-to expert on this specific thing. They know about you and they know about your offer. Make sense? I'm immediately going to jump to the top because that's what most people do, and then I will talk about what the crucial ingredient often is for people investing in your offer. That is the trust factor. They need to see you as an expert. They need to see you as an authority. Remember, people can only see you as much as an authority as you see yourself. So you always want to go first. The biggest negotiation when it comes down to sales is always the negotiation with yourself, the objections you have yourself. It will be very hard to convince someone when in the back of your mind, you're doubting yourself, you're not convinced, or you're not convincing or confident. So the trust factor is they need to believe your offer will work for them through your value. That way they see you as an expert, as someone who can help them with a specific problem. How do you do that specifically? By sharing your personal wins, your client wins, and by providing value posts. What often people do online is just providing value posts. And I call that being the boring teacher. Just some bullet points and giving value and giving points. But that is just trying to talk to the logical brain. And you will get likes, but you won't get people who are emotionally invested in what you do. I will just talk about this in a minute. But you need to leverage your wins, personal wins and client wins. A lot of times when I work with people with integrity, they hate showing off. You're not showing off. You're showing your transformation. You're showing the potential that you give to people. You're doing it a service if you're an ethical person and rebel with a cause who want to make an impact if you're not sharing your wins. They get inspired by it. They actually see where you come from, and sometimes you come from a place where they are at and they recognize themselves in your story. So you want to share your wins and even better client wins. You want to proactively gather client wins, client results, client testimonials, which I call success stories, because yes, you can say that you know your stuff and you're awesome, but when other people say that about you and your offer, it's much more convincing and much more compelling. So that is the trust factor, that you see you as an expert. But let me talk about the last factor, the middle factor, that is the like factor. And that is what you're not doing enough. Your ideal client needs to build an emotional connection with what you do through your stories, through your journey, through your worldview. So you want to paint pictures, you want to paint stories, you want to viscerally compel them to see something, their challenges, their frustrations, their fears, things you achieved. You want to make it emotional, because they can buy from a ton of people online, but your brand is also about you, your journey, your emotional transformation, your window into the world. So this often is the thing that people don't do enough. They post enough content with the no, so they're consistent. They post a lot of value and bullet points, which is a trust factor, but the like factor is not there. You're not standing out with your worldview, with your values, the why you, your journey. You don't make it emotionally compelling. When they can read their potential story in your story, your journey, they feel you're going through something or been through something that they've been themselves. You're building a relationship, you're building an emotional connection with the ideal client. And that is something how you're going to make sure you persuade and you're going to stand out. This persuasion is also a super important element in pre-qualification, because if you do this, they know what you stand for, they like you, you're going to stand out, you're going to attract ideal clients, you're going to repel clients that you don't want to work with, and they see you as an authority. They are going to follow your process. So this is something that you have to understand. Don't only focus on the no factor, posting consistent content. Don't only focus on trust factor, like, yeah, I know my stuff and I'm just going to teach. People are not only buying in a teacher, they're buying in your story, in your journey, in the emotions. And the more compelling you make, the more they can read your story. It's almost like reading a book, identifying with the character, identifying with the hero's journey, the better it is. So when you know how to stand out with your brand, make it broad enough to cover the things you want to talk about, but specific enough so you can stand out. So you make those impressions that when I ask, do you know X? Yes, he or she is an expert in this. This is what they're doing. This is what I like about them and what they stand for. Their service is so much different and they have this program. You're doing a great job in making sure you stand out and they know about you. When you offer a lot of value and give people wins, especially client wins, you use it, personal wins, and some value, that's fine. But you need to work on the stories. Authenticity, vulnerability, sharing things, making it more emotional. That's how you compel not just people who want to learn, but people who want to read their story. Storytelling leads to story selling. If you want to become good at sales, you also want to become good at creating emotional connections in the messenger and in the engagement and in the comments, but also in your stories. This is going to help you stand out. And this is why you're not persuading your client. You teach your clients how to treat you. If you get shitty clients, bad clients, they don't respect you, they don't see you as an expert, they don't know your method, they don't know what you stand for, they don't know your high value, they don't know your high ticket, it's up to you. You've not been positioning yourself well, and you've not been positively indoctrinating them with all your content online. Let me know if this makes sense, guys. If you want to have some more material on my YouTube channel about how to consistently enroll clients into your 3 to 10K offer, be sure to subscribe, like, or drop a comment. And if you ever want to scale your online coaching and consulting business through organic marketing, or you want to set it up and you want to have all the essential dominoes, how to create a magnetic brand, how to create a life-changing high-ticket offer, and develop that unstoppable sales call conviction, consider checking out my Client Closer Academy. You can check it out in the comments. And if it's something you're interested in, schedule a call and we'll figure out if you're a fit to become one of my next Rebel with a Cause and success stories of my Client Closer Academy. Looking forward to give you some more tips to how to scale your business, build a lifestyle you love without betraying yourself and staying true to yourself. So looking forward to share some tips in the next videos, and take care, guys. Keep making an impact. Ciao.